Hello guys, so in this video I want to talk about this week update on Global Labs. So actually there are huge changes for the latest three new classes is Nova, Sage and Corsair. So I will not to talk in depth about the other changes. Later on I will put the list by the end of the video if you want to see the other changes. Now let me talk about the changes for those three classes. So the first one is Nova. So actually Nova get nerf on the awakening side. So when we are using the fuse gravity skill, the amount of star breath recover per star has been reduced from 10% to 5%, and also the resource consumption for the twisted orbit and axial twisted orbit has been changed, that we used to use 30 mana but now has been changed to use 100 mana instead. So from these two changes is gonna be affected a lot of Nova Awakening players, especially on the Mass War for the Node Wars and Siege Wars. I believe it doesn't gonna affect that much on 1v1 or maybe on PvE, but on the large scale PvP, you need to be more careful when you are using your Twisted Orbit. You might be consuming too many mana and then will affect it on how you play. So the second classes is Sage. So Sage Awakening also got nerf. So the nerf that has been changed is the critical strike chance for lightning prison, that 100% has been changed to be applied only in PvE. So on PvP it's not 100% chance critical. You need to be using the critical chance add-ons and another buff from the food or maybe from the drought or maybe on elixirs to get the critical for the lightning prison skills. And the next skill is Bolt. So Bolt actually is the Sage Awakening main movement. So now they change the invisibility effect, the iframe, into fully super armor effect. So this one is gonna be make a huge change for the most of Sage Awakening players, because the Sage is not gonna have any iframe again when using the movement, which is I think is a huge nerf. And yeah, I believe you guys that are maining Sage Awakening right now hearing this are gonna be pissed a lot. So but don't worry, like I mentioned on top in here, everything in here is subject to change when they update it on live server. So they might update it, but they also might not update it in the future. And the last but not the least is Corsair. So Corsair Awakening just released one day or yesterday, but they decided to nerf some of the skills and also make some changes of the skills for the Corsair Awakening. So the main nerf is actually this one, is the damage distribution effect has been changed to apply in PvP situation when using cap order open fire and cap order cheese fire. So open fire is the shift F skill that casting the big anchor from sky, and the cheese fire is the following skill after open fire that summon the other big cannon one. So now they have a distribution effect. That means if you hit more than one enemy, the damage will be evenly distributed for all those enemy. But if you only hit one enemy, then the skill damage will be 100% for that enemy only. So in a sense it's only affected for the large scale PvP, but for 1v1 PvP it doesn't make changes at all. And also they changed the wind piercer patraka from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. I believe this one the shift RMB if I'm not mistaken. So that skill is half knockdown, and maybe they think 4 seconds is too low for the skill that have CC, so they just decided to change it to 6 seconds instead. And the next one is Labao on decks. So I'm not actually it's kinda funny because at the first we know the skill have 10 minutes cooldown, but now they change it to 1 minute cooldown. So I'm still don't know how the Labao on deck skill work properly, but all I know that at the certain HP HP percentage that you have, the Labao will cast some like a mini PA, so you will have the 50% damage reduction and 500 recovery from the skills. And some other changes is for the smoothing between skills and some of the bug fixing. So I think that's all for the main update for this week global lab. So now you can see all the list of the updating on global lab that take effect this week, and let's just hope all this nerf is gonna make some changes before they decided to update it on live server. So I think that's all for today. I hope you like the video. If you like, press the thumbs up. If you don't like, just keep pressing the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you can know where I'm uploading my new video later on. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.